Hi everyone, Erin here from Real Wig Fun. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to take a look at this really cute style, which is Wille's Devine in the color Pearl Blonde Rooted. So stay tuned. So I'd like to thank Wigs by Patty's Pearls for supplying this beautiful wig here today so I could bring a review for you today. Okay, so let's jump into it. I'm not used to wearing wigs normally this short, but I'm excited to try it and to share with you my thoughts. So once again, this is Devine from Wille in the color Pearl Blonde Rooted, and it's part of Wille's Hair Society collection, and that is their luxury collection. And you'll see a little bit more about this as we take a look at the inside of the cap, but really it is the highest level of workmanship, ultimate comfort, which I'm absolutely experiencing, and some of Wille's most natural and beautiful styles. So Devine is really a chin length modern bob with texturized and layered sides as you can see. So I'm going to do a turn so that you can see Devine on all sides. So here's my front and the side, and I'll put the collar down so that you can see the beautiful hairline, especially the nape in the back. I think the hairline is absolutely gorgeous. My left side and back to the front. So you may have noticed when I turned that I have a very long natural hairline at the back. So if you do as well, it's maybe just something to be aware of because the nape on this particular wig is quite short. So if I was to wear this wig, I'd have to be very careful that I've done a good job in putting up my bio hair to avoid it peeking out the bottom. So let's talk about this gorgeous color, which is Pearl Blonde Rooted. And the numbers on that is 101-14-16. And really this is a blended color of 3 different colors. You've got Pearl Platinum in there. You've got a light golden blonde, and also a pure white. So I think it's a great dynamic color, which I really like those blends because I think they're quite natural, showing the different shades and the beautiful colors, which I think this is a great representation of. So Devine is made with synthetic fibers and the cap size is coded as petite average. Now I have an average to the higher end of average size head. My head circumference is 22 inches. And although that this fits me fine, I do find it a little bit short from the front to the back, but I could absolutely get away with wearing this style, which is a bit surprising given the cap size is coded as petite average. So Devine has a beautiful extended lace front. It has a mono part, which is on the left side, and it is partially hand tied. So I'll show you what that looks like when I go ahead and take the wig off, but it's part of that Hair Society gorgeous collection with this really premium cap. As far as the dimensions on Devine, you've got this front section, which is 6 inches. Now my face measurements from hairline to chin is 7 inches. So that makes sense to me. This front section is 6 inches. The crown, which is this part right here, is 7.5. The sides are also 7.5, and the nape is 2.25. And one of the best things about this style and this particular wig is its weight. It comes in at only 2.54 ounces, so it's incredibly light and incredibly comfortable. Certainly one that if you're concerned about a wig feeling too heavy on your head or potentially too warm, this is one that you want to consider due to this incredible lightweight wig. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play around with some of these fibers so that you can see the movement. The density on this wig is incredibly natural, so I can do an ear tuck without an issue. I could ear tuck it on both sides. If you wanted to wear it sleek like this, or you could certainly mess it up and play around with it so it was more of a relaxed style. You're not going to get a lot of volume from this wig. So if you're somebody that loves big hair, this may not be the style for you. But if you like lower density wigs, this is one that you're going to want to check out. So why don't I get up close so that you can see the lace front. So I am noticing, and you may see it, I see a little bit of the lace here. Now that may be because my skin is tanned right now, and perhaps some of my makeup. So I am seeing a little bit of that, but I do like the fact of the highlight being brought to the front. It's not brought with too much of a heavy hand. And given that that lace front is extended and goes into the ear tab, you have a very natural transition along this line. So here is my coverage, which is incredible given, again, that this is a petite average cap. And look, I could tuck all of that back. And oftentimes we're, kind of pulling hairs out to avoid the cap being very obvious. But you could tuck this wig, this style Devine, without worrying about that, which I think is really awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and take off the wig so I can show you the inside of this beautiful cap. So one more look at this beautiful color, Pearl Blonde Rooted, which again is a blended blonde of 3 different colors. And you can see the beautiful style and cut of this wig is done incredibly well. So I'll turn it inside out and you can see this beautiful cap. You're not going to get a ton of stretch from this cap, and so I'll show you. There's very little, if any, stretch on the cap, yet it is still incredibly comfortable. Here is that gorgeous extended lace front into the felt covered ear tabs. This is the left-handed monofilament part, and then you have the partially hand-tied cap. So this section all in here is all hand tied. And then as you can see, this section is actually closed, what they call closed wefting. So these are wefts in the back, which are machine made, but they are closed in. So if you are somebody, for example, with partial or full hair loss, this type of a cap, having so much of it being hand tied, may be something that you're really interested in because it drives an incredibly comfortable cap. So another cap feature that I really like Devine has, which is the extended nape, and it's felt covered. You will see the Velcro adjusters, and I mentioned this a little bit earlier, that my head is an average on the large side of average cap size. So I do have the adjusters all the way out to the outer portion of this extended nape, and it is fitting fine. And then we have the felt covered ear tabs, and there are metal stays in there so that you can tuck those close to your temples. So in my opinion, this is a really well-made piece. I think the fibers are incredibly soft. The denier is very fine. The density is incredibly natural. The cap is incredibly comfortable. It's incredibly lightweight. So there is a lot of things to love about Ellen Wille's Devine style. So anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this quick look at Devine by Ellen Wille. Stay well and stay safe. Bye, everybody.